Good afternoon, all of my planner friends. I am so excited to be here. Other than the fact that you can probably and will probably hear that I am suffering from a pretty bad cold this week. So I will try and edit out all of the sniffling or the coughing, all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to get this done for you guys because so graciously Wordsworth Planner sent their planner over to me to play in and review and all of that kind of fun stuff. And I know that they've been waiting for it. So I am so excited to show this to you guys. This is probably one of the first planners that I'm going to review on my channel, so that is pretty exciting news. So let's get started. It came in this wonderful black just little box. Nothing like huge and extravagant. This is a very simple, goal-oriented hourly planner, as you can see. I have opened it and I have played in it a little bit. I wasn't planning on playing in it before I showed it to you guys, but because I got sick, I just didn't want to leave it there, and I was obviously in bed for a few days, so I had a little bit of extra time. So as you can see, it comes like this. It did have a little paper insert that came with it. Unfortunately, I can't find that right this second. But it just had a few things that are it's inside the planner also. So as you can see, it comes with a little elastic. This really reminds me of the size of my Scribbles That Matter. I actually should have pulled that out to show you guys the size variance. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact size, if not very, very close. So as you can see, this is some of the stuff that was on that little note page that I told you about. There is 6 free ebooks, so you can go online and get a bunch of stuff online for this. It is hardcover, I will show you in a minute. So it's 5.25 by 8.25 inches, and I believe that is the size of like a Scribbles That Matter bullet journal. It has 256 pages. 62 note pages, which I don't think that you find in a lot of planners. 100-gram paperweight, which is not too bad. I'm not exactly sure how much everybody else's is, but I'll put here like maybe some comparisons right here. And one thing I needed to read was the expandable inner pocket, because I was not finding some stuff that I thought was in there, but I was like, oh, maybe they forgot mine, but it's in there. So other things are that they're materials from eco-friendly resources, so a bunch of recycled stuff. So let's get started. Like I said, it has a good elastic band to keep it nice and snug. It is pretty thick, mainly because it has your weekly and your monthlies all in here, and then those 62 note pages on top of it. So it is pretty thick. Let's open it up here. Take that off. Just nice inside. Nothing too special. Like I said, this is a very simple planner. It is made for productivity and goal setting, and what I'll show you kind of things. Just a nice inside to please return, and as a reward, set up those rewards to get those planners back, people. Okay, so this first page is like how they would suggest you using this planner. It goes through a couple of different things where you need to brainstorm, and I'll show you, like I said, soon here as we get through the planner. Choosing your major goals. So this is, like I said, very goal-oriented, very like breaking down your goals, like it said here, and always keeping your goals in mind on every single week, every single month, pretty much. They say that the benefits of this planner are to improve your time management, mainly because of the hourly, I believe. Increases productivity, reflection. It just gives you like a self-reflection part and how to stay positive. It also says like helps with your better relationships, mainly because there's a part in here that I'll tell you that it shows like your gratitude and all that kind of stuff. When planners get that far into everything, yes, they can help you do those type of things. But I also think that is really dependent on the way you plan. So And sometimes I don't plan like all of that. In the months of like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I do like to do the gratitude. I probably should do it all year long, of course. But of course, those couple of months really do hit, and I like to step out and get my gratitude because honestly, in those type of months, you tend to lose focus on those type of things because it is all about, Christmas and gifts and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so here we have like a future plan and back. It goes all the way back to 2017, which is kind of crazy. I probably wouldn't need to go back all the way far. I would almost honestly rather have a 2021 if you're going to put this in here. Another thing with this planner, it is like book sewing. So you do get these wonky kind of pages. I've seen this happen in other planners. Like it's just very close right here. It doesn't happen here, but it happens there. And that might be different on every book, of course, but that is just a little bit of a wonky seam. But I much rather have, I guess, the sewing than like glued. So, but anyways, so we have our calendar here. Then we go into a travel planning. This was very different. I've never seen this in a planner before. Cahoots to whoever has this much traveling planned. This is a ton of traveling. I want to be that person. But it might be good for a business person. I really do believe after looking through this, that this planner is going to be one of those planners that people are looking for their husbands that travel or that are businessmen. Along with women, don't get me wrong, by no means. But it is a very simple, cut and dry. But I'd see like a businessman pretty much taking this and using this. Time zones, another thing I haven't seen in a planner before, but it could be really good for business people and business associates to like know time zones. I don't know. I wouldn't use that. Here's one of their first note pages. And then as you can see, this is going to be their goals review. So as you can see, that first highlight back here and going over all your major goals, mind mapping your goals, all that kind of stuff is right here. I was a little thrown by that you could see the ink on this side. I don't know if you guys can see that in here. Let's bring it closer. Yeah, now you can see it. But you could definitely see the ink. So I haven't done a pen test yet. I've waited for that for you guys so that you guys can see that. And we'll see on how much shadowing and all that kind of stuff it happens. So that was the like goals mind mapping, which is cool. I'd like to do brain dumps and all that kind of stuff. Vision board inspiration. No, not my thing. Some people do it. I wouldn't mind getting into it, but cool place to put like photos, or a cool place to put like a month, like a year of photos kind of thing, like some people do. So I do like that. And then there are a ton of these pages for goals. So it's breaking down. So they're all about breaking down your goals and making them obtainable and all that kind of stuff. So if you are very goal oriented and definitely have a lot of goals that you are trying to accomplish that year and really want to nail them, this might be the planner for you. So they have the goal with the target date, and then the purpose of the goal, and then your action plan for that goal. And these are all personal ones. And then these are our friends and family and relationship ones. And that's a lot of friends and family and relationship ones. I don't know. Professional ones, I could see that being filled up, not a problem, over the year, definitely. And then another note page, and we go into our monthly. So the next thing about this is it is undated, so that you can order it at any time, and we don't have to wait for launch dates and all that kind of stuff for the new planners. So yeah, it is completely undated. So then they break all these yearly goals into monthly goals. So they give you now 3 goals a month in each category to work on. More note pages. And then monthlies. This is where, hold on, let me think. Yeah. This is where this kind of loses me. I think I've seen another planner review that this did it. I think Sam with Happily a Housewife just did the Simplified Planner, I believe it is. And it kind of happened in the same thing where all of the monthly stuff is in the front of the planner, and then it starts with the weeks in the back. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I guess all the months are together. But then I'm like, I kind of like my months with my weeklies. So it would take some adjusting to get used to. But anyways, it is a Sunday through Saturday spread, which I'm not even gonna lie, I don't mind it in here. I'm totally okay with it in my monthlies, but in my weeklies, I'm definitely a Monday starter. So it did kind of mess me up when I got to the weekly. And then just a nice little quote at the bottom. And then you will see that those reflections that I was talking about in the front, you get your monthly reflection at the end of that month. So you can reflect here. They want to know like your top 5 accomplishments, which would be great. You need to write down your accomplishments. I think that all of the time that we're writing down our to-do list and just checking them off, and not all of the time are we thinking about the amount of things that we actually got done. We're just thinking about those things that we didn't get done. So I think that the 5 top accomplishments is amazing. Then it goes into what I wanted to get done, but I didn't, and why, and what I've learned this month, and then a little planning for the next month. And then it goes all back over again for the next month. And that pretty much is the routine of those. Again, super simple, undated. Sometimes I like undated. Sometimes I don't like undated. I love undated in like dailies because I don't do a daily every day. I like undated for like scribbles that matter, even though I mean I understand that that's not a dated thing, but like I can date that, so like I can drop off for a week and then pick it back up right then that next day and not waste pages. But for my monthlies and my actual planner, I think I would like a dated a little more. It's just a lot of time and energy to go in here and do all of this. But other than that, it's super simple. You can do so much with this because it's super simple. Now, I'm kind of not a fan of the super black. I do love the neutralness of all of this. This is super, super neutral. But the standout black parts, like that's going to be really hard for me to cover up with washi is all I keep on thinking. Or it's going to be a lot of white out. So, all right. So let's dive into the weeklies. I'm just going to pick one because, like I said, I have went through and decorated one. So I don't want you to see that quite yet, though. So here we are. Here is the weeklies. I don't think there was anything in between. Let me see. No, just all the monthlies. Okay. So, this is the weekly. What I have to say about this. As you can see, there's like a weekly focus, your weekly actions, your weekly affirmations, what you're like grateful for, which is that one point of their relationships and like hitting goals with the relationships, which is great. I think actually that is great. I don't know about the line in between because for me, these are very small. I might be a bigger hand writer type thing, but this is very small. I did say that it's a Sunday through my, Saturday layout. When I started designing or started doing like my weekly layout in this, I was so thrown off by the days because I'm just so used to a Monday. But some people might want to start on Sundays. Again, a lot of black. Not completely sure I'm loving all the black in here, but it does give you your top 3 priority to-dos and then your next 3 like secondary to-dos. Next is their hourly. It is broken up into hours and half hours, so you can do the half hour on the top line. But you guys, that is so small. Like, so itty bitty small. I personally can't write that small and love it. And it starts at 6 and is done by 8. I understand that that might be like a regular person's day workout, but, or, you know, not workout, day work plan. I know a lot of people that are up at 6 and they're closing it out by 8. I don't wake up until usually like 7:30, and honestly my work day goes into at least 10. Just because I do things after my kids go to bed. I work a lot into the bed, like into my kids' bedtime. 6 to 8 just doesn't work for me, and it doesn't work that those are so small, guys. This is like the size of the washi. Hold on, I'll show you. So this is a small washi, and look at, I mean, it's smaller than the small washi. If you guys can see that, can you see that? Let me zoom in here. So it is smaller than the washi, and my handwriting's bigger than that. So this probably wouldn't work for me, but I can clearly see this working for somebody that just needs to write in little mini appointments. So if they have like an 8 o'clock and a 9 o'clock and a 10 o'clock appointment, they can just write that in really quickly and move through it. Other than that, let's keep on going through. So it literally is just all weeklies from there on out. And then we get to all of these note pages in the back, which you don't find a ton in planners anymore, you guys. So this would be an amazing pro to all of this. There's plenty of room to jot. There's plenty of room to brainstorm more if you need more room from that front page. Like you do like a 6-month, like this, where did it go? Right here. Like this goal mind map. This would be amazing because I don't think that you would do it just once in a year. So you could go through and do it again at 6 months. Or plain just take notes in a meeting and still have it in your regular planner. It is like a dot grid. It is a bigger dot grid. I'll show you guys here. Let's bring that up. Yep, so it is a bigger dot grid. The dots are very teeny, dark, but very teeny. So it's just a different dot grid that I've seen, but I could be very happy with this dot grid. Very happy. So that is all that. So there's those 62 pages. Oh, and actually, I didn't even see that there's blank pages also on the back. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 8-ish pages in the back that are completely empty for sketching or whatever it is. And then in the very back, there's the expandable folder, which is where I was like, I see other people have stickers. I can't find my stickers. They slid those right in the back. So they come with, a little extra on the bottom, 4 sheets of stickers. These are quite big for this planner, I believe. Maybe not that personal goal because they are hugely inset. So it really is only that big. So that one might not be a problem, but like this, I mean, I don't know where you're going to put that in there. I'd have to like play with it a little bit. But anyways, it has like, I am grateful, put your heart into it, relationship goal, personal goal, professional goal, all those goals that they give you in the beginning. Like I love this, affirmation, reflection, and let's do this. This one is like, it's a big day sticker, birthday, night out, shopping, workout. You only give me 5 workout stickers. That's going to last me a week. Healthy eating, meditation, a vacation, finance. Just some like icon goal or icon stickers that are pretty cute. These stickers are like cardstocky stickers, just so you know. Not puffy, but just icon-y, like thicker ones. And the deadline, meeting, reminder, important, make it happen, noted, today, study, and appointment. So they do give you 4 sheets of stickers, and they tuck, and that is a pretty thick little folder back there. That could hold a good amount of papers in there. And a pen loop. So, and a pen loop, and let's see. There's a Sharpie pen that will go. And that's already pretty snug, that pen. So that Sharpie pen, sorry, one of my thicker ones I have on me. This is that Crayola Take Note highlighters, which I'm loving, guys. I haven't done a video on these, but this is probably going to take some work getting in here. But it still fits nice and snug in there. Drawing, so that's what I usually write in. And that just slides right in there, so it all works. But I love the black. I love the sleekness. I love the professionalism of this planner. Works very well. So let's do a pen test in the back for you on this dot grid. Okay, we're going to use, to begin with, a Sharpie. Make sure I'm on here. Sharpie, there we go. That is the Sharpie pen. Tombow. Mono. What else do we want to do? Oh, here we go. Here's a Papermate Flare pen. That might be getting low. Papermate. Let's do a regular Tombow. Let's find one here. Here's my regular Tombow brush pen, so you can see if that will work in here. But I do have the Papermate ink joys, so we'll do that one. Ink joys. Okay, so we'll see. Oh, and as you can see, I'm a pretty heavy-hander too. You can see like a little bit of the like shadowing, like what is that, like force of the pen. But honestly, even, I mean, you can see a little bit of the Tombow. I mean, a little bit, guys, but not that much. But you can definitely see where I wrote. So I hope you guys can see that. Let's see. Like, I hope you guys can see, like, you can just see the ridges. That's what it's called, I think. So, I guess I could have done, which if the Tombow brush doesn't go through, then I'm guessing like a mild liner. And these new Crayola take homes won't show through either. Yeah, they're not showing through. So nice, good, thick paper. I honestly thought it was going to shadow a little bit more when I seen this up front. When I could see this up front, but maybe their black is just like super black inkjet. So, okay. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys of this planner is kind of how I decorated it in it. I've only gotten through half of my week so far. And I haven't had that much, like I said, in this week because I have been sick. But this is kind of how I would do it and decorate it a little bit more to make it a little bit more feminine and to kind of bring in the washi and the stickers and all that kind of stuff. I believe I used all Happy Planner stickers, except for maybe 1 or 2. I kind of found this one because I wanted to cover up that weekly focus, even though I put in like a little camera sticker that said focus on love, super cute. I also covered up the weekly actions with this week and put down what I needed to do. I really, because I've been sick, I haven't been getting into my like secondary goals, is what they say, but definitely top 3. But as you can see, it is just a little too little for me. This week it's been working for me because I'm sick and I haven't been doing anything. I've barely been awake past 8 o'clock. But on a regular week, I'm just not sure if I could make this work for me. I might have to redate. I did cover up the 6 and the 7 o'clock, and usually we are out of the house by 8 to take my little one to school. And yeah, so I can kind of show you at 8 o'clock tomorrow, Jamin. See, and I wouldn't even be able to write his full name because I literally would not be able to write on that, but has a physical therapy appointment at 8, and that's all I would be able to write. So definitely probably not enough room for me to write in, but I do like these little note sections down here. I did cover up, I believe it's reminders, reflection. With a don't forget, it's picture day on Friday. 9 times out of 10, I will probably forget that if I don't remind myself like 50 times before we get there. And you can also see that the width of the columns are, I believe they were like 1.25 instead of 1.5. So your classic like Happy Planner EC stickers won't work. I did get a little creative. I cut one down here. I turned one on the side here. And then I just used it to cover up. But I ended up loving how the flowers worked with this one and just how the gray and the yellow kind of worked out for it. So I did put our wedding anniversary that was yesterday up here for things that I'm grateful for. But all in all, I believe that it could be a great planner for somebody. I just don't know if it would be a great planner for us. But I'll keep on working in it. And who knows, like, I'm going to keep on working in it for a week or two and see how it goes. I might even go and fill out some of these goals because, honestly, I probably need this with my business. I probably need to write out goals and get them down on paper because that makes them real. And that's what all of the, professional goal setters say, is that you need to write them down so that you stick with them. And I'm just really bad at writing them down. So I might go back and work through a month of the goal setting. Oop, that's after the month. I might go through, like I said, and go through and write out some of these and just see where I'm at the end of the month and see how well it works for me. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Wordsworth Planner, for sending this to me. I was so delighted that you thought that you wanted my opinion on everything. It is such a good planner, guys. Oh, and also the feel of the leather on the outside is amazing. It's so super soft and so nice. It feels like amazing quality. So thank you again, Wordsworth Planner, for reaching out to me and sending me this planner. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.